Hollywood. It's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And now, here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, I like it. Thank you, Charlie O'Donnell, for that nice introduction. Let's meet our current champion. You're good.
Our current champion, whose winnings in cash total $2,050, is a judge advocate in the Navy. His interests include community theater and model railroads. Meet Lieutenant Ed Torrance. And his opponent, she's a health educator whose interests include snorkeling and hot air ballooning. Meet Andrea Portenier.
Over here. Welcome back, Andrea. It's nice to see you.
Nice to be here again.
Charlie mentioned you're interested in hot air ballooning.
Yes, I am.
You done a lot of that?
No, I haven't done much of it, but it's an awful lot of fun, and I'd like to do some more.
I'll bet it's a gas, huh?
It is. Something like that.
A real uplifting experience, maybe. Something that is my bag is this game. That's not. Welcome back. Good luck to you. And to Ed Torrance. Ed, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Being that you're a judge advocate in the Navy, I'm not sure what to call you. Your Honor, Lieutenant Ed what? What do I call you?
Please call me Ed.
Okay, Lieutenant. When you're not busy with the Navy, you like to collect model trains. Is that right or wrong?
Yeah, that's one thing. I collect a very small gauge of model railroading called N gauge.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've sure been on the right track around here. You have $2,050 in cash to your credit. But to keep rolling along, you got to beat Andrea. Good luck to you. Let's get the game going. Here we go. Ed Torrance and Andrea Portenier. Last show, you all were in the middle of your first game, and we ran out of time, so let's take care of that right now, shall we? These are the categories: famous blondes, royalty, television stars, bodies of water, suitable titles, physics, where are you? There's the grand question. Answer this question correctly and add $1,000 to our pot. That's why we call it a grand question. Second, jobs. This is what the board looked like in terms of X's and O's. 3 boxes left. The pot to this point is worth $3,700. Let's shuffle the categories and see what comes up. For Ed, grand question, TV stars or royalty?
Wink, I'd like to try royalty for the win, please.
All right, Ed, if you answer this question correctly, you'll have your second win on Tic-Tac-Toe. You'll pick up in cash for this win $3,900. When added to your prior winnings, your grand total would then jump to $5,950. For Tic-Tac-Toe, here's your question, Ed. This Tsar, with his wife Alexandra, was the last monarch to rule Russia. He was forced to abdicate his throne during the revolution in 1917. For Tic-Tac-Toe and $5,950, name him.
Nicholas.
Right, you win. Sorry, Nicholas. Nicholas the second. Nicholas is all we needed. You got it. So congratulations to you, Ed. That's a good payday right there, isn't it?
Beautiful.
$3,900 in cash for a total of $5,950. Ed will go up against the Dragon in a moment. Andrea, you have a couple of nice parting gifts coming your way. Our thanks for playing the game.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment. Let's play our bonus game. It's Ed versus the world, the Dragon. Come on over. Might seem like the world. Ed, welcome back. Congratulations again to you for winning. Behind the numbers, we have various amounts of money. We have a tick, we have a tack, and we have the mean monster. Reach $1,000 or more, get tick and tack. Charlie, what do you have for him?
Well, Ed, if you've ever dreamed of Olympic glory, we have some prizes to inspire you. First, Ed, imagine winning the gold medal for weightlifting as you pump iron on this rugged weight bench. Get in shape with the Brutus Bench Squat Rack and Leg Developer from Excel. Professional quality-made exerciser for the home will make exercising a pleasure. From Excel, the exercise company. Then you'll see yourself leading a pack of Olympic cyclists as you work out on this sturdy exercise bike. Read and ride together with these custom slender cycles from Vitamaster, featuring heavy-duty frame, caliber tension control, and convenient book rack from Vitamaster. Next, shape up for your own Olympic marathon, jogging in these great warm-up suits. From Jaguar, a selection of his and her warm-up suits and exciting colors and new fabrics. The latest in athletic and leisure wear from Jaguar. And finally, Ed, for a trip to inspire any athlete or spectator, we're sending you to the land of the first Olympic Games, historic Greece. the cradle of Western civilization. You'll be staying in Athens, capital of Greece, a city of ancient monuments. Classic wonders blending with colorful lifestyles, open-air taverns, and exquisite dining, singing and dancing under the stars. You'll have 8 lively days in Athens, crown of the Mediterranean, and gateway to the legendary Greek Isles. Provided by American Express Vacation Stores offices worldwide. This Olympic Dreams package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,700.
Stay away from the Dragon, you lose it all. Get the chicken attack, you get it automatically. Let's cover them up and move them around now. Do I notice a lady on the end out there, first row, who belongs to you?
That's my wife, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Do you have anybody else out here?
Nope, she's it today.
Karen, you want to help him pick the numbers? Audience, you want to throw in a few ideas along the way, too? Karen, where would you like for him to begin? Number 5, right in the middle of the board. Let's find out if it's a good number for you, Ed. $400. 5 worth 4. You'll take it, right?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Karen? Number 2. Karen says 2. We go with 5. 100. You need 500 more. 500 more dollars, Karen. So far, so good. Number 4. 5 to 2 to 4. Worth $300. You're $200 away. Karen, so far, great. What'd she say?
Take 1.
Number 1. If 1 is worth 2, you win. Do we have it? Yes! The child knows what she's doing. Love it. Congratulations, Karen. We don't have anything to say to your husband. Just congratulations to Karen. No, congratulations to the two of you. You make a good team.
Thank you.
How long you been a team?
About 8 years, a little over 8 years.
Well, congratulations to you. Once again, you have a total now of $9,700 cash and prizes. Ed, you go back over there and we'll talk again in a moment. Does anybody notice we have some unfinished business up here? Did you notice? The Dragon is behind one of these numbers. And to find him, we need... Well, we're going to play the game a little differently. You may notice now. We need 2 Dragon finders. Charlie O'Donnell, who do we have?
Wait, we're looking for Kay Coombs. And Larry Shelton. Here's your chance to be our Dragon Finders.
Welcome to both of you.
Thanks.
Nice to see you. What do you do?
A realtor.
A realtor, huh?
Mhm,
How's
yes,
business?
yeah. Getting better, up and down.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
A counselor?
Counselor?
Yes.
What kind of counselor?
Drug abuse.
Drug abuse. Well, welcome.
Welcome.
You do great work. You're going to be taking turns now, guessing where the Dragon is on our big board. We have the 3, the 6, the 7, the 8, and the 9 still available. I'm going to start off the pot at $250. I have cash in my pocket. Each time you call it wrong, we'll add $50 to the pot. The first one to find the Dragon wins the pot. And we're going to start with you, Kay. Which number would you like?
9.
Number 9. If the Dragon is behind 9, you have $250. Is it, Kay? No, I'm sorry. So we add $50 to the pot. The Dragon is now worth how much, audience? $300. How about it, Larry?
7.
Larry says the Dragon is behind 7. If it is, it's worth $300. What is behind 7? Not quite. So we're going to add another $50 to the pot. The pot is worth $350. Okay, we have 3, 6, and 8 left. Number 6. All right, she says the Dragon is behind 6, worth $350. Is she right? Yes! All right. Congratulations to you, Kay. I'm getting all this cash money straightened out here. What are you going to do with the money?
As nervous as I am. My daughter says I'm sharing it with her. I'm not too sure other
Your
than
daughter says that
School
you probably are school clothes. All right, here's 100, 200,
God, I'm shaking.
300. Well, just shake, but don't drop the money. $350. And to Larry Shelton for playing our game, he gets 50, although he didn't win. Now, don't go away because I still have something else for you. Try this on for size, Larry, and one for you, Kay. Both of you get Dragon Finder caps. Forget the money. That's the most important thing of all. Sure it is, Wayne.
Game Show Network is...
Once again, congratulations to you two. Who knows, maybe you'll be a Dragon Finder soon. We need a new contestant for Ed. Who do we have, Charlie?
He's a former Green Beret who is now working as a distributor. His interests include tennis, skiing, and woodworking. Meet Manny Sanchez.
Hello, Manny.
Hi, Wink.
Nice to see you. You were in the Green Berets. That's pretty puff. Yes, it is. Money makes me so nervous. That's pretty tough stuff, isn't it? Talking about the Green Berets.
They're the toughest unit in the Army, Wink. We went through, after basic, I went through my medical training, went through jump school, where I was jumping out of airplanes, then had survival training where I was out in the woods by myself for 12 nights.
How in the world does somebody like you prepare for something like that? I guess my real question is, what did you do before you went into the Green Berets?
Well, one of the things I was doing right before when the Army was I was a hairstylist. In fact, I just cut my hair a couple nights ago for this.
Well, I think the audience will agree. He did a pretty nice job. Would you let him cut your hair? Of course you would. Manny, welcome. Let's find out now how well you do playing tic-tac-toe. Manny, Ed, take a look at the board. The subjects for this game are children's literature, classical music, country music, maps of states, comedy movies, World War II, colors, challenge category. In that category, you'll have a chance to answer the question or challenge your opponent to answer it. Initials. 9 subjects. Ed, where do we start with this game?
Wink, I'd like to try colors in the lower left.
Colors it is, and here's the first question in this new game. Ed, according to an old saying, a sailor should be delighted if he sees sky this color at night. But that same color sky in the morning should give him a warning. Name that color.
That's red.
Red. Red is the answer. And we put an X there. 200 in the pot. Let's move the categories. Manny, what's your first pick going to be?
I want comedy movies in the center box.
All right, a two-parter worth $300, Manny. Though he had been in show business for years, this actor's career took off when he starred with Bo Derek in the movie 10. In 1981, he received an Oscar nomination for his portrayal of a millionaire who was perpetually drunk. Manny, first name the actor, and then name the film in which he played the drunken millionaire. Think about it for a few seconds. He starred with Bo Derek in the movie 10. In 1981, he received an Oscar nomination. Name the actor.
Moore?
That's correct, Dudley Moore. Name the film in which he played the drunken millionaire, and you'll have the center box.
Arthur.
Right, you have it. We put an O there, $500 pot. We'll be back to tic-tac-toe in just a moment.
Wink.
We know that Ed has his wife Karen out here who helped him considerably against the Dragon. Manny, you have anybody in the audience that we might say hello to?
Sure do. Have my dad and stepmom right there next to Ed's wife.
All right. They make a nice threesome right there. Enemies, maybe? A little bit. They're pulling for you, Manny, and, of course, Karen pulling for Ed. Let's shuffle the categories around and continue with a $500 pot. Ed, your turn.
I'd like to try maps of states in the lower right, please.
First time in the subject in this game, take a look at this map. The U.S. government owns or controls about 3/4 of the land in this state. I want you to name it, Ed.
Arizona.
Right, the state of Arizona. Puts another X up there in maps of states. We shuffle the categories. $700 pot. Manny, your turn.
Well, it looks like I have to take World War II to block, Wink.
You don't have to, but it might be smart.
Yes,
Manny,
Lord.
you need this for a block. This man was the Prime Minister of Japan during most of World War II, but when U.S. troops took Saipan Island, the loss of prestige caused him to resign. For a block, name him.
Kama
Prime
Sutra.
Minister Tojo. No, I'm sorry. Tojo. T-O-J-O. Tojo. Let's move the categories around. Still a $700 pot. Ed?
Let's try maps of states for the win.
If you answer this question correctly, you'll have a horizontal tic-tac-toe. Your third would give you another $900 for a total of $10,600. Ed, take a look at this map. This state has more people than any other state in the Midwest. For tic-tac-toe and a total of $10,000 plus, name it.
It looks like Illinois.
It is, and you win. $10,600 total for that horizontal TTD. Congratulations to you, Ed, and
Thank
hopefully
you.
if we have time, we'll go up against the Dragon in just a moment once again. And Manny Sanchez, Tojo, that won't be a name you'll forget anytime
sure
soon,
won't.
right? Seems so simple now. But we do have a couple of parting gifts for you, Manny. Thanks for wanting to play our game of tic-tac-toe.
Fine. Thank you very much.
I'll meet you later for a haircut. Okay, Ed, let's play the game again. Come on over. familiar spot over here. In a moment, the Dragon's going to be jumping all over the board. First of all, of course, first things first, we need Charlie to talk about a nice prize package. And I got a feeling it's going to be a good one. Right, Charlie?
Right you are, Wink. Ed, through these gifts, you'll discover just how pleasant simple dining can be. First, Ed, salad and vegetables are a cinch for this handy food processor. The KitchenAid food processor chops, minces, mixes, slices, and shreds. A versatile appliance with power and speed, practical with quality. KitchenAid. Next, whip up anything from a casserole to a chicken dinner in this versatile cookware. Salad Master's 5-star stainless steel cookware features waterless, greaseless, and low-heat cooking. Each lid contains a pop-up valve, 5-star, furnished by Salad Master. Then, after dinner, simply leave cleaning up to this dependable dishwasher. Whirlpool's portable convertible or under-counter dishwasher with Duraperm door, scour cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket from Whirlpool Corporation. And finally, Ed, it's so simple to dine in grace and beauty. Just sit down to this prize, worth more than $1,400, this handsome dining room set. Solid oak walnut finished Claire 2 dining furniture by Keller. Exclusive Armor Guard high-pressure laminate tops protect against spills. It's more than just dining furniture. It's Keller. This simple dining package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,350.
All right, as soon as the Dragon finds a place, we'll get started. Karen, you did such a good job last time. Why don't you lead him into this again? I'm speaking for you. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You want her to help you?
She might as well. She's dying for the food processor.
Okay, Karen, what do you like? 1 to 9. Pardon? Speak it out good and loud. Number 3. Karen says 3, and is it a good one? $500. Biggest denomination of money on the board.
I love it. Go ahead.
Come on, Karen. Number 6. Right below that lucky 3, 6. If it's 500, you got to win. It's a mean old monster. So we did this one in pretty fast, didn't we?
Well, I have somebody to blame it on.
Let's look at the rest of the board, though. I want to show you that everything was up there. There you see it already. We have a total now for you. You can't take this away. $10,600 cash and prizes. Hang on to that. We're going to meet a new contestant now. So first, Ed, you go over there. And Charlie O'Donnell, I think you have a lady, a very special lady waiting in the wings. Who is it?
You guessed it, Wing. She's the winner of the Tic-Tac-Toe San Francisco Bay Area Contestant Search. She's a legal researcher who enjoys camping and rafting. Meet Mary Makan.
Hi, Mary.
Hi there, Wink.
Welcome to our show. Mary is the winner of the Tic-Tac-Toe Contestant Search, sponsored by KBHK, Channel 44 in the San Francisco area, and she's representing the entire Bay Area. Right, Mary?
That's right. I hope
Welcome to our show.
Well.
Let's begin by you telling us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I just graduated from the University of Santa Clara Law School, and I took the bar in July, and I'm awaiting results now, and right now I'm working as a law clerk in San Jose.
Super. Are you married?
No, but I'm going to be in just a few months, and...
Is he here?
No, I'm sorry, he couldn't come, but I have some other people in the audience. I have my parents and some
well,
friends.
let's meet them. Where are they?
Let's see, I can't...
Oh,
there they are.
There they are, right there in the first row. Welcome. Nice to have you aboard. Good luck to your lovely daughter. Okay, time to see if Mary can win a few things for her Hope Chest. Let's take a look at the board. Mary, Ed, the subjects for the game are fads and follies, astronomy, action films, religions, funny ladies, U.S. cities, spaces, double or nothing. This is a category where if you take it, you can earn 2 boxes on 1 turn. Nicknames, 9 subjects, Ed. Where do you start?
Wink, I'd like to try nicknames, please.
Going to go with nicknames first? All righty, here's your question. Ed, this famous American aviator was often called the Lone Eagle because of his daring first solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean. Name him.
I believe that was Lindbergh.
Right, Charles Lindbergh, the Lone Eagle. Nicknames. Get to next. Let's shuffle. Representing KBHK, Channel 44 in the San Francisco Bay Area. Mary?
I'd like to go with religions in the center.
All right, 2-parter, Mary. I'll describe 2 Christian saints, and you name them. First, this saint was chiefly responsible for converting Ireland to Christianity and is considered the patron saint of Ireland. Secondly, this saint was one of Christ's original apostles and is also considered the first pope of the Roman Catholic Church. I'll give you a few seconds to think about those, Mary. Two Christian saints, Mary. Again, this one, chiefly responsible for converting Ireland to Christianity. Who would that be?
St. Patrick.
Right. This saint, one of Christ's original apostles. Who would that be?
Peter.
Right. St. Patrick and St. Peter. Religion, put an O there. Our contestant search winner starts off fine. $500 the pot. We'll be back in a moment.
George Carlin.
Well, our contestant search winner did all right. One question, one correct answer. Ed, you aren't too shabby either.
Thank you.
$10,600 so far. I salute you, sir. See you all next time, all right? And we hope to see you, too. I'm Wink Martindale for Tic-Tac-Toe. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our contestants will receive 3 different effective masculine fragrances: crisp, distinctive musk, elegant leather, and exhilarating spice. All from Yardley of London. Also, Cepacol mouthwash, the pleasant tasting and refreshing mouthwash that's used by more hospitals than all other brands combined. Cepacol. Plus, a spice rack from McCormick Schilling, who brings you the finest in spices and seasoning mixes, including bag and season for both conventional and microwave ovens. Your house of flavor, McCormick Schilling. Tic-Tac-Toe is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.
Could win a piano, a home video center, a gold bracelet, or a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Datsun 300ZX and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Carrey.
Oh, what a nice group. Thank you so much. The waiting contestants, nice to see you there. And welcome to Sale of the Century. Let us welcome back our champion, Jeff Hewitt. Hello, Jeff.
Hi.
Continuing to do very well. A couple of lovely trips. What, Hawaii you're going off to? You said you'd never been there, right?
Never been there and always wanted to go.
Well, that should be nice. And some lovely money as well. Well over I think you're somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000, $6,000 in cash. Over $17,000 in total and still going strong. Good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Here to introduce the challengers, Lee Menning. Hi, Lee.
Hello.
You just came back, so you haven't seen that winner's board
I just
before,
came
right?
back, and what a great new thing.
Isn't that nice?
It's super. Everybody goes home with something all the time, and it's still exciting because you have to pick the numbers. I like it.
That's
I'm
good.
glad.
Who do you have for us?
Our first contestant knows how to jazz up a conversation. Originally from Little Rock, Arkansas, let's welcome Jazz Greenwood.
Hello, Jazz.
And our next contestant is a journalist. Originally from Kansas City, Missouri, let's welcome Tom Gower.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
See you later with some bargains, Lee. Tom, you were making yourself comfortable out there, just hanging on and hugging as you were coming out.
Oh, it's nice.
A journalist, you must have had some unusual experiences.
Oh, a couple. Probably the most, dangerous story was actually a feature story with a couple of circus clowns. I was volunteered by some people, and they threw flaming torches over my head.
Oh, my goodness, that does sound exciting.
They said they rarely miss. Rarely.
Rarely. Nice to have you here, Tom. And you know how to jazz up a conversation, Jazz.
Oh, I certainly do. I love to talk. It's a great hobby of mine. And 1 month I talked the phone bill right through the ceiling.
Yeah? A biggie, huh?
A biggie.
Well, you get a chance. If you hit that buzzer first, you get a chance to talk a lot here. So good luck to all three of you. So we start you off with $20. And with this question. What game are you playing if someone calls out B19, Jazz?
Bingo.
Bingo. You talked, you got yourself $5 of the 25. George wrote the music while brother Ira penned the lyrics. Jeff.
Gershwin.
Gershwin is exactly right. It took a moment, but Jeff is right. Beat that buzzer. He goes to 25. According to the adage, what is it you can't teach an old dog? Jeff.
New trick.
Jeff is very quick with that buzzer. Tom just beats into the buzzer. Jeff goes into the lead. What kind of chewy candy are you making, Jazz?
Taffy.
If you are at a pull, you are right. That's taffy. Nicely anticipated. Time now for Instant Bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a bonus could come up at any time. We've got a tie. Jazz and Jeff now. Only one of you can have this. So when you hear the low sale of the century price, hit your buzzer and would you, excuse me, this is yours.
Oh, how mushy. For your listening pleasure, Hitachi's cassette match music system. AM/FM FM stereo receiver with 7.5 watts per channel, belt drive turntable with magnetic cartridge, two-way hydrone cone speaker system, all furnished by Hitachi. And this great music system is normally priced at $419. Break it up, guys. But you can buy it today for just $6 on sale of the century.
Jazz is going to buy. We're done now. It's over. Never mind. Okay. That's great. Lovely Hitachi stereo system. It is yours for just $6, Jazz. Enjoy that. We knocked the $6 off your score. You're at a 24, but you got yourself a great stereo. Figuratively speaking, what part of his body did an unfortunate rabbit lose in order, Jeff?
Tail.
No, you don't have your rabbit tails up there on the top of your television. For you get a clear television reception. That's rabbit ears. That's the figuratively speaking, we said, rabbit ears. And the champion loses 5. He still has a $1 lead. This former Milwaukee school teacher went on to become Prime Minister of Israel. Jazz.
Sadat.
No, not Sadat. No, I don't. Sadat wasn't Prime Minister of Israel last time. No, Golda Meir. Golda, just down the road a piece from Sadat. So you lose $5 on that, John. Sorry about that. Fame game now. We play not for dollars, but for a pick of that Fame game board. We're looking for a famous thing. Keep that in mind, a famous thing. I was invented in 1979. My creators sold stock in me that will make millionaires of people who... Jeff?
Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, indeed. Now, everybody who had a piece of that made a lot of money. Jeff, you can make some money right now. Pick up the board.
Number 6.
And behind number 6, we have $10.
Finds a $10 money card, and the champion has, instead of a $5 lead, he jumps up into a $15 lead as we add the $10 to his score, and we'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Silver.
Good, Silver? Dinner classics. So good, they belong in the dining room.
So, this is going to be the dining room.
Back to business, just a brief reminder, our home viewer contest, that sale of the century dollar bill contest continues, so have your $1 bills handy a little bit later. Who knows, you could make a lot of money, so be with us with the $1 bills a little bit later in the show. Right now, Jeff at 35, Tom at 20, Jazz at 19, but she's got a great stereo, and we're back with this. Originally called a clasp locker, you can find this fascinating device. Jazz?
Clutch?
No, running up and down boots, pants, and skirts, and everything else. A zipper. A zipper is what that is. A clasp blocker is what it was. Sorry about that, Jazz. You lose a 5. A gardening tool, a smoked herring, or a man's shoe. What is this kipper? Tom.
A fish.
A
Smoked fish.
What? Our judge, I got to check with the judge. Yeah. The judge will accept that. I don't think the gardening tool with a man's shoe fit in the category of the fish. The smoked herring, it had to be. You're right, Tom. You gave me even more information. You knew the smoked herring was a fish. Up to 25. On the Celsius scale, what is the boiling point of water? Jeff?
100.
100 it is. The champion heard from again up to 40. And Jeff, now you've got yourself a $15 lead with an instant bargain and the opportunity to buy this.
It's time to treat yourself to a matched pair of Lord and Lady Elgin dress wristwatches in a traditional square design with custom case and attached band in an attractive woven design, furnished by Elgin. And these lovely watches are normally priced at $705, but can be yours today for just $11. On sale of the century.
Aren't they lovely? Now, Jeff, you said you got something finally for your father, or your mother. Didn't get something for your father. If you didn't want these for yourself, there's one for Daddy, one for Mom, one for your father, one for your mother. $11. You would still have a $4 lead.
Think of your parents.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah.
$1,105. You'd have a $4 lead. You'd make your mother and father happy going once. Going twice. And no sale.
Dad loses again.
Dad is going to be mad. I thought that's a heck of a bargain there, Jeff, but that's your decision. You're hanging on to the $15 lead. Back with this. John Lennon's tribute to her songwriting abilities, Jeff.
Yoko Ono.
And Every Man Has a Woman, the new album. Yoko Ono is exactly who John Lennon's woman was. Nicely anticipated, Jeff at 45. What common device comes in the following varieties? Princess, Trimline, Tom.
A telephone.
Telephone it is. Tom up to 30. Same with $15 of Jeff. We might guess from his name that he's the grouchiest of the 7 dwarfs. Tom.
Grumpy.
Grumpy it is, and Tom goes to 35. What island nation has the capital city of Manila? Jazz.
Venezuela.
No. No. Where's Sadat? No, the Philippines. The Philippines. The geography is not your strong suit there, Jazz. Down to 9. The Philippines. Incidentally, in the Philippines, when Jaime Sin became a priest, he took a lot of ribbing because of his last name. Well, now it's even funnier. Father Sin is currently the Archbishop of Manila and is known to his flock as Cardinal Sin. We'll be right back. Gentlemen bouncing back and forth, but Jeff has a $10 lead over Tom, 45 to 35. Come on, Jazz, I know you'll make a comeback. There's a $15 money card up there. Get you back into it as we look for a famous person. I was born in Pennsylvania in 1937. I moved to Los Angeles, where I planned to become an English teacher. Instead, I joined the L.A. Police Department, where I gathered material from my books about cops. Tom.
Joseph Wambaugh.
That's exactly who it is, Joseph Wambaugh, yes. A lot of books. The Blue Knight, The Onion Field, The Choir Boys, and a pick of the board for Tom.
Number 4.
And behind number 4, we have a microwave oven. The Litton Go Anywhere microwave oven for the family room, dorm, or kitchen. It features electronic touch control, 2 memory levels, and clock. Furnished by Litton Microwave Cooking.
Very nice. $349 worth. Yours to keep. What, Tom?
I finally get a microwave.
You got a microwave. Congratulations. That's it. Didn't find a money card, though. We're going to put that, leave the 15 up there and add 25 later. All 3 players now with this. To what great painter might you say, gee, I like your sunflowers, Vinny? Jeff?
Van Gogh.
Yeah, that's right. If you were a Roman, you might say lend me your ear. You're right for another 5. Going to 50. What? Oh, what's the name of the 4th letter of the Greek alphabet? Jeff?
Omega.
Oh, it happens to be shaped like a triangle, as a matter of fact, Delta. And quick buzzer this time costs the champion 5. What superstar played the leader of the motorcycle club in The Wild One? Jeff?
Fonda?
Oh, no, that goes back for Marlon Brando. Remember that? Oh, in one of his great films. And you lose another 5. So, Jeff, that puts you in an interesting position. You haven't wanted to buy except when you had a big lead. You don't have a big lead now, but you do have the lead by $5 over Tom. You can buy this.
For Alfresco Adventures, this picnic hamper, handmade in wicker with service for 4, filled with beautiful china and stemware, furnished by Celeste. And it's normally priced at $1,000, but can be yours today for just $15. On sale at the Century.
That is incredible. My goodness. That is unique, and it is very, very beautiful, I must say. Now, Jeff, it is $15. You're ahead by 5. I'll give you a sporting chance at it. I will knock $5 off the score. You can have this, and it is gorgeous. $1,000 worth of hamper for $10, but you would be trailing by $5 if you bought it. Going once, going twice.
It's just too close.
No sale. Hanging on to a $5 lead with Tom breathing down his neck. We'll be back for the finale after this. That is gorgeous. Champion looking for another crack at that winner's board, but he's hanging on to a slender $5 lead at this point. Back with this. In 1960, what 2 presidential candidates took part in the great Tom?
Kennedy and Nixon.
The great debate, Kennedy and Nixon it is, and Tom pulls abreast with Jeff, both at $40. Once the capital of the Confederacy, it's now the capital of Virginia. Tom.
Richmond.
Richmond it is, and the challenger Tom goes into the lead by 5. Foul Play or Rear Window or The Big Sleep, which was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Jeff?
Rear Window.
Rear Window was right, and Jeff pulls it over tie with Tom again. Well, close game, fame game now. Big $25 money card up there as we look for a famous person. I was born in 1915 and started singing as a teenager. I entered a Major Bowes amateur contest and won first prize. Went on to sing with the big bands of Jazz.
Frank Sinatra?
That's who it is, yes! Harry James and Tommy Dorsey, I was going to say. Now, Jess, you've only got $9 now, but there's $25 up there.
Number 8.
And behind number 8, we have a mantle clock. Michael C. Fina's 1810 Americana mantle clock with Westminster quarter-hour striking movement in a genuine walnut hand-rubbed case. Furnished by the Michael C. Fina Company.
Well, that's over $400 for the clock. Yours to keep. Where were the 15 and 25?
Yes, you were so close. The 2 and the 5.
Right smack up the middle with the 25. We finish up the game now with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. And Jazz, you're at $9, but I've got a lot of questions. But Tom and Jeff, we are in a tie. You both have $45. Good luck to all three players as we start the speed round. Now, name the great English writer who was nicknamed the Bard of Avon. Jeff.
Shakespeare.
Right. What green mineral causes Superman to lose his... Jeff?
Kryptonite.
Right. In the movie The French Connection, who portrayed Popeye? Jeff?
Hackman.
Right. Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. Jazz?
Plymouth Rock.
Time. In what country would you find the tomb of King Tut? Jeff?
Egypt.
Right. What pop superstar had hits Mandy and I Write the Song? Tom?
Barry Manilow.
Right. What kind of a creature is the swift-footed roadrunner? Jeff?
It's a bird.
Right. What mixer do you get when you combine quinine with water? Jazz?
Seltzer.
Wrong. What news organization is known by the initials AP? Jeff?
Associated Press.
Right. Name the handsome actor who plays the title role in Remington Steele. Jeff?
Pierce Brosnan.
Right. How many years are in a score? Jeff?
20.
Right. What is the former name of Vietnam's Ho Chi Minh City? Tom?
Saigon.
Right. With what form of popular entertainment do we associate time? Jeff, you've done it again. And we'll be back to this fine champion in just a moment, Jeff. Going beautifully. First of all, to wrap up, Christopher Columbus discovered the New World in 1492, and the mixer quinine and water, you get tonic water. Have to say goodbye to a couple of fine players. I'm delighted to say they are not going home empty-handed. Tom, you've got yourself the microwave worth $349, $55 in cash in front of you, so a profitable stay, and our thanks.
Thank you.
And Jazz, she just got a couple of cracks at it, and she did very well with the stereo and the clock. $844 worth. Congratulations to you, Jazz.
A lot of fun.
And we'll go to the winner's board with Jeff in just a moment, but right now, it is time for the Sale of the Century Dollar Bill Contest. So the home viewers, get your dollar bills out right now. If the first 6 numbers in the serial number are the same on your dollar bill, match in order the first 6 numbers of the final scores, you're a winner. Now that number is Tom at 55, Jazz went down to 0, so that will read out as 00, and Jeff at 85. So that number is 550085. If you have a winning dollar bill, sign your name in the margin of the bill and send it by registered mail only to Sale of the Century Contest, P.O. Box 4005, Blair, Nebraska 68009. Include your name, complete address, and telephone number. We'll send back $1 along with your share of the jackpot. Each winning bill may be redeemed only once, and according to the Treasury Department, there are 3,700,000,000 $1 bills in circulation, and that means that somewhere out there, there are 3,700 dollar bills with today's winning serial number. I hope you have one. All winners over the 2 weeks of the contest will share the jackpot equally. The least you can win is $25. And if you're the only winner, you get the entire jackpot of $30,000. Dollar bills with today's winning serial number must be received no later than 10 days from the date of this broadcast. I'll give you the winning number again later in the program along with the complete rules. But right now for Jeff, come on, Jeff, let's get up there to the winner's board. Here we go again. It was interesting. Yes, you and John went back and forth, but it was interesting for the people who have zeros in their numbers. Suddenly they got a couple of zeros to work with, and maybe it'll help somebody with the dollar bill contest. Jeff, as you know, up there on the board, some wonderful things. A trip to New York is there. There's a silver service. There's a $10,000 in cash up there someplace still. And you might be interested in this beautiful video center, Jay.
Bring the movies to life on this 45-inch rear projection color television. Gives you big screen TV viewing enjoyment in a one-piece cabinet. Plus some of today's most advanced features in this convertible video cassette recorder. This prize is worth $5,050.
That's a very nice prize, Jeff, and it's up here on the board someplace. Of course, you've taken a lot of lovely things off this winner's board. We are down now to just 12 numbers. Somewhere up there is $10,000 in cash. There's that beautiful sporty car you've been looking at. As you know, you match up numbers. When you find 2 numbers that match, that prize is yours. There are 2 win cards up there. If you turn over a win card, the very next thing that you turn over, that is yours automatically. There is a card up there for the car, another for the $10,000 in cash. Good luck as you start picking numbers, Jeff.
I think it's time for the car. Let's go with number 11.
Number 11. He's had good instincts before. Video Center. That's a beautiful prize.
14.
Number 14 has the Video Center. Third day in a row, you just turned over 2 numbers and got yourself a great prize. My good, congratulations. It's like you say to yourself, this is what I really want or something. Let's go and take a good look at it over here. We saw it before. The video center is yours. It's beautiful. Over $5,000 worth of video equipment. It is yours. And Jeff, you never look better in your entire life as on that video screen. We will be back to wrap up. We'll give you the home viewer dollar bill number and see where Jeff stands right after this commercial timeout.
The Fed. Relief begins in 22 minutes without drowsiness.
Again, our congratulations to a fine champion, Jeff Hewitt. The last few days, it has been the Jeff Hewitt Show, and your new video center reflects that. There you are, Jeff Hewitt Show, all by... Great prize. That's lovely. It adds to your winnings. And I must say, looking at the board over there now, we are down now to just 12 numbers left up there. So if you get up here as the winner on our next show, the odds become very much in your favor that you could have a shot. That $10,000 is there. That car, you've been eyeing this car. It could be yours just like that tomorrow with the right combination. And it's not too far-fetched to say that you have the ability to clear that board, plus this.
A cash bonus of $50,000.
And that in total is over $100,000 in cash and prizes, and you can stay on until you do that. That's what you can do. Now again, that winning number, remember, 550085. 550085. If you have those, the first 6 digits in a dollar bill, then you've got to take part in the contest. Save your dollar bills. The dollar bill contest is going to go on through tomorrow and through next week as well, so you'll have ample opportunity to get a piece of that $30,000 jackpot. Jeff Hewitt, $22,055 in cash and prizes, still going strong. See you tomorrow on Sale of the Century.
Studio here's some departing contestants will receive Swanson Clear Chicken Broth for ads, rich oil, soup, stuffing, gravy, and your favorite hobby, Swanson Clear Chicken Broth. And clothing by Novi, the makers of Rainbow Bright. Discover just how bright Biggie will win. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jake George speaking.
News you can use. It's Barry Morris and Mary Gresham on Action 4 News midday at 11:30. Now adjust your color knob for Vanna White as the Wheel of Fortune rolls your way next on TV4. Let's all be there.
Okay, picture this. You're on a blind date, and it just ain't happening. Don't you wish you could just push a button and make them disappear? Well, now you can on Buzz! And now the host of your show, Twice as I, Annie Wood! Thank you. Welcome to the show. All right, thank you for those email and the letters. We're trying to get back to each and every one of them. I'm going to read you one email now. Dear Annie, I love your show. Every day when I come home from work, I tune into the show. Usually I get home just in time, but one night I got a speeding ticket and missed the first half. Would you be willing to put the show on a half an hour later? Signed, Levy from Seattle, Washington. Levy, we have no control about, what time the show is on. However, what I did do for you, I passed around a hat, and the whole staff, we put money in there, and we're going to pay for your speeding ticket. We're going to do that for you. But that's it, just this one. So slow down, have the show taped, buy yourself a VCR, my friend, and thanks for writing. Let's meet our first buzzer.
Hi, I'm Rick from Sarasota, Florida. I own my own company specializing in cow stools. It's a furniture company, and each stool is handmade work of art. I'm here to find a girl just like them, unique, supporting, and very portable. By the way, no cows need apply.
Comedy. Hey there, Rick.
How you doing?
Fabulous. All right. Tell me about this. This is a cow stool?
This is a cow stool. It's for either milking cows on the bank, doing a little fishing, for extras on the set when they have no place to sit.
Oh, I see. So it's very versatile.
Very versatile.
And this is a dream of yours? You always wanted to be into cow stools?
I'm just an entrepreneur. I'm just constantly thinking these things. It's crazy.
It is crazy, man. You're crazy, but I like that in a person. Take this. Let's meet some women, wanna?
Let's do it.
Contestant number 1, come on out. Say hi to Rick.
Hi, I'm Jamie, originally from Billings, Montana. If you're looking for a sorority girl from USC who's a great dancer and a mime, then keep me, because that's who I am.
What would I have to do for you in order for you to teach me your secret sorority handshake?
Well, that's pretty top secret, but I'm sure something can be arranged.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, contestant. Contestant number 2, come on out. Say hi to Rick.
Hi, Rick. I'm Carrie, and I'm from San Diego, California. I'm studying to be a kindergarten teacher. I love surfing, working out, and hiking. So if you'd like to get physical, you better pick me.
Okay. If I was in your classroom and couldn't get along with the other kids, how would you discipline me?
I would take a redirectional route. I would definitely take you maybe aside, put you on my lap, give you a little tender loving care.
Okay, thank you, contestant. Contestant number 3, come on out. Say hi to Rick.
Hi, I'm Brandy, and I'm a college student. But rather than talk about school, I thought I'd take you on a tour of my bedroom. There are glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling, mirrors on the walls, a big punching bag over there, and candles everywhere. If you pick me, I'll take you right over here.
I can understand the stars and the moon and the mirrors and everything, but what's the punching bag for?
I love to box. I work out. It's a great workout, and I love to be active, and I like sports.
Terrific. Thank you, contestant.
Hello, Rick. My name's Marie, and I'm from Lordstown, Ohio. I'm a waitress at Planet Hollywood, and I fit right into the theme because my sister's name is Cinderella. My brother's name is Donnie, and remember, I'm Marie. And yes, I'm a little bit country, and I hope you're a little bit rock and roll.
Okay, question for the lady.
Okay. Where did your parents come up with all these names? And what were they thinking?
You know what? I'd like to know the same thing. But I'm sure they came with the name Cinderella because that was my mom's favorite fairy tale.
Fairy tale. There you go.
And
Thank you, contestant.
Okay.
Beautiful. There they were, Rick. One of them you're going to have to get rid of.
Can I do it now?
You're going to have to do it now, in fact.
Let's get rid of Cinderella.
That would
Number
be
4, Marie.
Good boy. How come?
How come? First of all, I don't like Ohio.
Oh, you're just not in it?
Oh.
He's entitled to his opinion. Okay, you're not an Ohio fan. Have a seat. I'm going to tell you the rules of the game. You know, 2 minutes. 3 remaining contestants are going to come out, have a seat. You'll have a little conversation. Okay. As soon as you realize that she's perhaps from a place that you're just not fond of, pick up that buzzer, buzz her, and I will escort her off this stage, okay? Gotcha. On the other hand, you like her, ring the bell, and that is your chick. 2 minutes. If they run out or you buzz them all, you will get the Ohio lady. Okay? So who do you want to see first?
Let's go with Carrie.
Let's go with contestant number 2, Carrie. She's studying to be a kindergarten teacher. 2 minutes on the mark to end. Okay.
Will you kiss me before I buzz you? I was just shocked. My breath was taken.
Well, we don't even know if she speaks, so can you ask her a question?
Can I ask her a question? Yeah. Let's see how physical you are and see if you can put my stool together and sit on it.
Okay, go. We still don't know if she can speak, however.
Yeah, I even helped.
How do I come on?
There it is. Oh, and she broke it.
I didn't break it.
Broke my stool.
Oh, look at that. Impressive. Look at that. Sit on it.
Sit on it.
Yes! Yes!
I'll take the right one.
Oh, it's a match made in heaven, I tell you. All right, Rick, Rick, you're gonna have to meet these other girls now. Let's contestant number 1, Jamie, do come out.
Baby, you are missing out because I got legs, and believe me, I know how to use them.
Yeah, but she gets them.
Yeah.
So, contestant number 3, Brandy, come on out.
Darling, you should have held out.
Oh.
Do you think? No? You're still happy?
I'm happy.
I'll
I'm
check it back
happy.
with
I'm
you.
happy.
How do you
I'm
feel
happy.
about him?
Very happy.
Yeah, even with the lipstick on his face?
It's mine. It's all good.
That's right. She put it on.
Now you're going to meet the gal you eliminated in round 1, and that would be contestant number 4. Marie, come on out.
See? You should have waited, but I guess it's kind of a disappointment for me, but it's for you too.
Oh.
Okay. All right, guys. When we come back, we're going to see how Rick and Carrie do in Simpatico, and we're going to meet our next buzzer, Erica, who's on the UCLA fencing team. Just looking for a guy who's well-built. And we're also going to play Simpatico right after this. Don't go away.
Picture the perfect family.
Doing?
Great. Are you guys ready to win big in Simpatico?
Yes.
We're gonna win.
You're gonna?
We're gonna
I love
win.
that positive attitude. Before we play, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the date you're playing for, and it is dinner for 2 at the Moonlight Tango Cafe. Swing at the Moonlight Tango, dining, dancing, and great music nightly, from big band swing to jazz and blues. The Moonlight Tango, the Art Deco supper club where every night is a party. And you'll each receive a little fun in the sun when you catch a wave and shoot the tube with your Maury bodyboard and Churchill fins. Maury bodyboards, the original since 1971. And Churchill, the first name in swim fins. Surf's up.
All right.
Yeah? Sound fun? I'm so excited. Let's go play Simpatico. Get over there. And the game the buzzer picked before the show by chance is pleasure, pain. You take that, you take that. Every matching answer is worth $100. If you get all 5 right, you will win $1,000. Okay. Do you consider the following activities to be pleasure or pain? Babysitting for members of your family. Not a match. Okay, okay. Pleasure or pain? Hand washing your car on a Saturday afternoon. Wow. Okay, not a match. Pleasure or pain? Hugging the fattest member of your family. I love your consistency, though, I must say. Pleasure or pain? Shopping for clothes with your mate. There we go. One more. Pleasure or pain? Being tickled on the bottom of your feet with a feather. All right, but the good news is you got $100. Come over here, guys. Come here. All right, $100 is $100. We don't know how the other guys are going to do. And you got the girl, and we're going to see you later on in the show, and now we're going to meet our next buzzer.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm a UCLA history student, and I compete on the fencing team. My guy's got to be smart, well-built, and funny. But if he's got a hairy chest, I'm going to stick him with my foil, because it's Bigfoot just doesn't do it for me. Okay. How are you? Good, how are you?
Could not be better. All right, what made you want to get into fencing?
Well, in Girl Scouts, they had a fencing camp, and I went to it, and I won a tournament, and ever since then, I've been doing it.
So can you teach me, like, fencing?
Sure, I'll teach you a little
Okay.
lunge. First, put your left hand back above your head.
Okay.
And then your right hand forward.
Yes.
And then just lunge forward.
And then lunge. Where does this hand go?
This hand goes forward.
Oh, wow. I love that. It'll be probably a lot more fun when I actually have
Yeah,
the
when you
fencing
actually
camp.
have a foil, it's a lot
exactly.
better.
Let's meet some men. You want
Okay,
it?
great.
Contestant number 1, come on out. Say hi to Erica.
Hey, yo, Erica. My name is LaFage. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Even though the city I come from can be real cold, I have a warm heart filled with love and understanding. I hope we can connect for lots of fun, romance, maybe more.
Okay, thank you, contestant. Contestant number 2, come on out. Say hi to Erica.
What's up, I'm James. I'm a booker in the music business. I'm into basketball, going to nightclubs, you know, just hanging out. And not just get a little of me. You first get my mind, body, and soul.
Wow. Okay, question. Let me ask you something, James. Do you think you're a pretty boy?
Nah, but people say I am, but, you know, I don't come out like that.
Okay, thank you, contestant. Contestant number 3, come on out. Say hi to Erica.
Hey, Erica. I'm Quentin, and I'm a substitute teacher. To tell you more, I wrote this poem. To buzz me, girl, would be a big mistake. To keep me would mean it's fate. If I'm picked, I'll do my best. I'll follow your lead, and I'll pass the test.
What? Well, Quentin, since you're such a good poetess, can you make a poem out of my name?
Erica, day and night, I'll think of you. Day and night, I'll spend with you. Day and night.
Okay, thank you, contestant. Contestant number 4, come on out, say hi to Erica.
Hi, I'm Tanner, and I'm a bodybuilder and an expert of fine arts. Pick me and you'll get it all. Abs, abstract, pecs, and Picasso, deltoids, and Dallas. Just feel my vibes, baby. Van Gogh with your instinct.
Van Gogh with your instinct.
Sorry.
Do you have a question for him?
Yeah. Where am I supposed to be going with these instincts?
Where would you like her to go with those instincts, my friend?
I'd like you to come over to the gym with me.
Okay, thank you, contestant. It's gonna be a tough one, Erica.
It's gonna be a tough one.
I know, but you're gonna have to eliminate one of these guys.
I think it may be Tanner.
Contestant number 14.
Yeah. Why? I think his actions speak for itself.
Okay, all right, so when we come back, Erica's gonna have a chance to meet the 3 remaining contestants up close and personal like, so don't go away.
To be a good dad, you gotta wear a lot of hats.
You have to be a cook.
And welcome back to Buzz. I'm here with Erica. Erica, you eliminated contestant number 4, Tanner.
Right.
You have 3 left, 1, 2, and 3, all right? You have 2 minutes to decide between them. If that should run out or you buzz them all, you will get Tanner, all right?
Great.
Something to think about. Ring that bell if you like the guy, buzz that buzzer if you don't, okay?
Okay.
So who do you want to see first?
I think I'd like to see Quentin first.
Number 3, Quentin. He's the poet. He wrote a beautiful poem for you. 2 minutes on your mark, get set, and go.
Hi. Okay, my man's got to be secure with his manhood. Name 3 professional athletes that you find really attractive.
Male professional athlete?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, Grant Hill, and Magic Johnson.
Let's see. What would you do if you're on your first date with a really attractive girl? How would you control your impulses?
I think I would buy a flower and give it to her, and then just let it go at that.
All right, one more question for you. Okay, let's say you find a wallet with $300 in it. Would you turn it in, or would you spend the money on me?
I think I would have to spend it on you.
Sorry, man. All right, he has the headphones on. They all do. Erica, those were good answers, no?
He took too long on the last question. I mean, it's got to be spent on me.
It should have been immediate. On you, baby, on me. He's gone. Who do you want to see next? Number 2.
Lafarge, number 1.
Contestant number 1, Lafarge. There's a warm heart of love and understanding. All right. 1 minute and 6 seconds on your mark, set, and go.
Okay. What's the last thing you did with a woman that made her say, damn, you're smooth?
I had picked her up from work and gave her a card saying that the day just begun. Took her to my house, had a bubble bath ready with slow music playing, with her favorite magazine there. I told her, if you want my company, I'll be outside.
Good. My girl's in there.
Oh, righty then. Look at me. I got you eliminated in round 1. Contestant number 4, Tanner, do come out.
Oh, there's plenty of other fish in the sea for me.
Okay. That's good. Now now he can waste no time and start fishing, right? Okay. All right, we're going to play some Particle. First, I want you to meet the two contestants that are your competitors. Hey, Carrie and Rick, come on out. All right, guys, I don't want to worry you any, but they were amazing, and they got a whopping 1 out of 5. So do you think you could beat that?
Definitely.
All right, well, let's see. Get over there by the side of the line. And the name of the game is over 10, under 10. You take that, you take that. Every matching answer is worth $100. If you get all 5 right, you win $1,000. But you gotta beat 1 to be our big, big winners. Over 10, under 10. Are these under 10 or over 10, these following things in your life? Minutes you spend each day in the shower. All right. Hey, guess what? We're in a tie. We're tying right now. So if you get the next one right, you guys will be our big, big winners. Over 10, under 10. The bills you pay every month. Hey, all right, you guys, this could be good for you. All right, over 10, under 10, the age you were when you learned about sex. And that's enough! Congratulations, we have 2 more here for more money. Over 10, under 10, the number of people you dated this year. And one more question, over 10, under 10, parking tickets you've received since you've been driving. Not enough, but you got $300. Come over here, guys. Congratulations, you got $300. They got $100. When we come back, let me have a chance to buzz Erica, if he so chooses, in the final buzz right after this. Don't go away. If you'd like to be a contestant on the show and live or plan to be in the LA area, give us a call at 213-957-6310. That's 213-957-6310. Or email us at show@aol.com. And welcome to the final buzz. I'm here with LaFage. That is LaFage and Erica. All right. You have a chance to buzz the buzzer if you so choose. Here's the deal. You ring that bell. You each will go on the date. You'll each get the prizes. You'll each get the money as planned. But if you choose to buzz her, you'll each still get the prizes. You'll each still get the money. But instead of the date, what you will get is a personal package, which is enjoy outstanding sound quality and a host of great convenience features with Panasonic's cordless phone with speakerphone, speed dialer, and dual keypads from Panasonic. Retail value, $200. All right, my friend? The tables, they have a turn. It's all about you. Ask her a question. Go ahead.
I want an honest answer from your heart. I just called you up, and I called you up to let you know that I'm on my way to pick you up for a date. Your line clicks. It's Brian McKnight. He wants to take you out. I'm still on the other line. What would you do?
I would tell Brian he had to call me back. Because I already made a commitment with you, and that's more important than some date with just someone I don't really know.
I just need to know, what was the moment that made you want to ring that bell?
She stared at me right in my eyes and just seemed so honest.
It was the sincerity and the eye contact.
Yeah.
It's very important, 2 very important things. That's all the time we have. See you next time on Buzz. Bye-bye. Some of our contestants may receive...
Picture the perfect family in action
I'm 16 today. And what would that be in human years?
on Full House.
Weekdays at 4:30 Eastern on WGN.
Isabel Sanford, Richard Klein, Abby Dalton, and Peter Scolari, all in a game that's just over their heads. And here's the master of the Blitzboard, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, John. Welcome once again to All-Star Blitz. Hello, stars. Our current champion has won $35,000 in cash and prizes totaling $44,000 and change. This is Lisa Landis. Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
Peter. Good morning.
Good afternoon in some cities. Your mom and dad are here again today. What are their names?
Bunny and Ira.
Well, Bunny and Ira, congratulations. You have a lovely daughter, and she's very successful, and she's taking you to dinner, and she's buying you that dream house. I just thought you'd like to know. Lisa, incidentally, is a field editor for a fitness magazine, and she's done wonderfully well, as we could attest to on the show, and you look lovely today. We are welcoming a new player. That's why I put on the glasses to read your dossier here. Photographer.
Yes.
From Granada Hills, California, but originally from Indianapolis. They have a lovely theater there.
Yes,
Starlight. Plays tennis, racquetball, and skis. John Turk. Hi, John. Good to see you. Object of the game here. I'm going to address this with John. You know how to do this. Is to solve a puzzle up there by uncovering clues on the 6 screens and figure out what's hidden. It's that simple. Always a common expression or a popular name, something you're all familiar with, such as worrywart. Someone won $15,000 by guessing worrywart on this show. All righty? First one to win 2 matches wins the match, a prize they will love, worth $3,900, and a chance at $10,000 in the Blitz Bonanza. When a box is surrounded by stars, you can earn a clue. We'll show the home audience how many words are in the first phrase, and the celebrities are shown a choice of answers and try to pick the one they feel is correct. All right? We always begin with 2 free stars, so good luck, John.
Great, thanks. Okay. Let's go with Richard Klein in the middle, please.
Who was known as the Great Profile? The Great Profile.
Oh, John Barrymore. I agree.
That's right. Continue.
All right. Okay. Isabel Sanford in the middle, please.
Burt Reynolds is 50% Indian. We know that. At least I knew that. And he's 50% something else. Burt Reynolds. What?
Dacron polyester.
I didn't know that. Gosh, you'll learn a lot on this show.
Italian.
He's Italian.
I agree.
I didn't know that. He is Italian. All right. Hey, che fa? Hey, go on.
Okay, I'll take Isabel Sanford on the top, please.
According to a recent poll, at what point in their lives are people likely to be the most religious?
After age 60. I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's your clue. Would you like to take a guess?
No, I'll play on. I'll go with Abby Dalton at the top, please.
Are there any professional stand-up comedians in communist China?
Yes, his name is Ho Hum.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Ho Hum.
Yes, of course there
Yes.
is.
I agree.
I think in Russia also. Yeah, all right, continue.
All right. Okay, Abby Dalton in the middle, please.
According to Barbara Cartland's Book of Etiquette, I didn't know she had a book of etiquette, but anyway, what is the proper way to eat asparagus?
Well, with a fork.
With the fork?
I agree.
No, with the fingers. But the fingers should be eaten separately. That's an old, terrible old joke. You always have to earn the clue. We are going back to Abby Dalton. This could be for the first game. Lisa, remember F.R. Bob Halderman of Watergate fame? Remember him? Where did he once work before becoming Richard Nixon's employee?
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
I agree.
That is right. Here's your clue. All right. Would you like to take a guess?
Yes, I would.
All right, for the first game. Lisa?
2 for the price of 1.
Boy, oh, and you must remember, they do not know how many words are. I would have said 2 for the seesaw, the 2 for the road. Oh, 2 for the price of 1. We have a commercial. We'll return right after this. Couple of things I should make mention of before we continue. First of all, this would be your last match, win or lose, because you're allowed 4 wins or $50,000. And if you win this match, you could be over $50,000. And, of course, that would be your 4th win. And I also had a question about F.R. Bob. I think it's H.R.
H for ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Okay. Let us show the home audience how many words are in the phrase. You'll give you 2 free stars. Loser always starts. So, John, ho, ho, ho.
Okay, let's go with Richard Klein at the bottom, please.
True or false, in Spain, women with mustaches were once considered great beauties.
There still are, I think.
Well, that was Gilbert Roland.
Yes. And John Barrymore with a profile. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sure, I agree.
Absolutely. Continue.
All right. Okay, I'll go with Abby Dalton in the middle, please.
By custom, my love, to show hospitality, what do Eskimo hosts offer a lonely male visitor?
His wife.
His wife.
I agree.
That is the custom.
All right.
What a good sport.
Okay, Abby Dalton at the bottom, please.
For your first clue, is the average man shorter at midnight or after a good night's sleep? Shorter.
I think he's shorter at midnight.
I agree.
Make a great title for a movie, Shorter at Midnight.
All right.
Continue.
Story
Go
of
on.
my life.
All right, brother, here's your clue. Excuse me. First clue.
I'll go on.
Now continue, yes.
With Peter Scolari in the middle.
Easy for you to say, John.
Well, it gets difficult up here. We get little every. Peter, by the way, his series, I love Bosom Buddies.
Oh, thank you.
I thought it was terrific, really.
Good job.
Now you're with Newhart, Big Bob, our friend Tommy Poston.
Yes.
Say, to get the 10 Commandments, Moses had to go back a second time. What actually happened the first time?
He said his dog chewed them up. Big dog, Peter.
It was an old dog.
Rock-chewing dog.
Ancient dog.
He broke them.
He broke them.
I disagree.
Yeah, when he saw the sins of the people, he broke them. You have to earn that clue. We'll go back to Peter Scolari here. What's that famous Italian word that means escape? Escape.
Scampi.
Scampi.
I disagree.
The famous Italian word that means escape is, what does that say? You are in control. Back to Peter Scolari here. All right. The next time you go to an airport, you might see a beagle hound in a bright green vest. What is that beagle hound doing there in a bright green vest at an airport?
He sniffs out things. He sniffs out, like, produce and meats you might be bringing in from another country.
I agree with that.
That is right. Now, here's your clue.
It's my dog, actually.
Would you like to take a guess?
No, I think I'll go on.
All right. Pick a star.
Okay, Isabel Sanford at the bottom, please.
About a pound of the average woman's body is something you can also find in an automobile. What?
Antifreeze.
Antifreeze. You don't need any antifreeze, kid.
Iron.
Iron.
I agree.
That's right.
All right.
Continue.
Okay, Isabel Sanford in the middle, please.
Our president, Ronald Reagan, is wearing 2 of them these days. Believe it or not, 2 of them. 2 what?
Hearing aids. I agree.
That's right.
Wow.
For a tie game, would you like to take a guess?
No, I think I'll go on, please.
Okay.
I'll go with Isabel Sanford at the top.
You're with a girl and she passes out. Why would you raise her legs?
To get the blood rush into her head.
I agree.
Yes, to get the blood to the brain. Continue.
Okay, I'll go with Richard Klein at the top, please.
Richard, you can now get something in Spain that you couldn't get for hundreds and hundreds of years. What is it?
Probably a divorce.
A divorce.
I agree.
That's right. Here's the clue.
All right.
Maybe for a tie game. Let's take a look. Would you like to take a guess?
Yes, I would.
What is it?
Oh, my aching back?
Probably is. I don't know. That's the way we like it here. We have a tie game. The next game will be for the match. We have a commercial. We'll get to that right after this. The home audience, how many words are in the phrase? And 2 free stars for Lisa Landis here, our champion.
Okay, I'm going to go with Richard Klein in the middle, please.
A new study, Richard, a new study shows that college boys are 35% better than college girls at doing something. Doing what?
unsnapping bras. They're not, really. They're learning a lot of things today. At doing math.
Math.
I agree.
That's right. Continue.
Yay. Isabel Stanford in the middle, please.
What was Paul Revere's profession when he wasn't out on midnight rides?
A cobbler.
He was a cobbler.
I agree.
No, a silversmith. All those Paul Revere kinds of pots and pans that we see today, you have control, and that's the way you've got to do it to win here.
I would like Richard Klein at the top, please.
Back in the late 40s, Debbie Reynolds won something exciting. Debbie won something. What did she win in the late 40s, Debbie Reynolds?
Oh, she was, believe it or not, the Miss Burbank beauty contest winner.
I agree with that.
She's a Burbank girl. She was Miss Burbank. Could be for the championship. Take a look. Would you like to take a guess?
I'll play on.
All right, pick a start.
Okay, I'll go with Abby Dalton at the top, please.
According to estimates from the New York Medical College, out of every 10 men in America, how many will someday visit a woman of the night?
Only those who think that sex is a cheap physical thrill.
Yeah?
All 10 of them.
All 10, you say?
Yeah, let's say 5.
5 out of 10 will at one time visit a house of ill repute.
I'll agree with that.
No, 9.
9?
Yeah.
9 to 10.
What we learn on All-Star Blitz. Things that you can tell your children one day. All right, Lisa.
With Abby Dalton in the middle, please.
According to experts, what, if anything, can you do to quickly get rid of a hickey?
Of a hickey?
Is there anything you can do to quickly get rid of a hickey?
I would say apply vitamin E.
Yes, vitamin E will help.
I agree.
Nothing will help.
Nothing will help.
A hickey is a hickey is a hickey. You have control here. John, we'll go back to Abby Dalton. Think back to the last time you saw him, Abby, and tell me, what does Donald Duck wear when he goes to bed?
He promised he wouldn't tell. He sleeps in a nightshirt.
It's a nightshirt.
I agree.
Yes, what he has. Here's the clue. What does it say?
I'll play on.
All right.
I'll go with Isabel Stanford at the bottom, please.
'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Whose line is that?
Alfred Lord Tennyson.
I agree.
In memoriam, that's right. All right. Okay, the clue is... It's up to you, John. Would you like to take again?
I'll play on with Abby Dalton at the bottom, please.
Ann Landers keeps telling her readers that it's the most important piece of romantic equipment they have. The most important piece of romantic equipment.
Of romantic equipment?
Uh-huh. What is it?
Their brain.
Their brains.
I agree.
That is right. Here's the clue. Could be for the championship.
I'll play on.
Okay.
I'll go with Peter Scolari at the top, please.
There are 2 major reasons for fat on your body. One is to store food. One is to store food, fat. What is the other?
So you look good in a bowling shirt. Because you see, if you're thin, it just draping. No. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yes. There are 2 major reasons for fat on your body. One is to store food. What is the other?
For warmth.
Warmth.
I agree.
That's right. Continue.
Right. Okay, I'll go with Peter Scolari in the middle, please.
Former President Jimmy Carter reported seeing something very unusual in 1969. What was it?
A UFO?
I agree.
That's right.
All right. I'd be scared there.
All right. For the clue, would you like to take...
Yes, I would.
What is it?
Pickled herring?
I think so. You know, it's always sad to say goodbye, but in this case, I don't feel badly at all, and I know you don't either.
I've had a wonderful time. Thank you.
$35,000 in cash. Also, $44,700. Our field editor, Lisa Landis.
Thank you
and congratulations,
so much.
dear. Thank you. And my best to your family up there. Thank you.
Thank you.
You won the following, John. Let's take a look. It's worth $3,900. We'll
fly you and a guest to Toronto, where you'll enjoy 1 week at the Toronto Hilton Harbor Castle Hotel, with spectacular view of the harbor, an island where you'll enjoy award-winning cuisine, revolving panoramic view restaurant and waterfront nightclub. Toronto Hilton Harbor Castle Hotel, where the world is at home. And while in Toronto, take in opening night on July 3rd of the Tony Award-winning musical La Cage aux Folles, starring our own Peter Marshall. And to make sure you or that someone special is dressed for the occasion, put on this new fox fur. For the ultimate in today's fashion and fur, too, Davini has chosen sections of Norwegian fox in the crystal shades for his $1,500 Dolman jacket, as furnished by Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. It's a musical treat valued at over $3,900.
I tell you what, John.
I wanted to see your show.
You want to see the show? We have a commercial. I even have an invitation. I'll tell you after the commercial.
Great.
We'll be right back. With our current champion, John Turk, who has the chance for $10,000. By the way, you're coming to Toronto for the opening of La Cage aux Folles. That's our opening night. And it also stars King Curtis, who's a brilliant performer. And you are invited to our opening night party. All right?
Thank you.
Very good, John. Okay, here it is. This is the big time right now. We want you to have some cash up there in Canada. Each time you spin the wheel, you land on one of the 6 boxes on the Blitz board. When the wheel stops, you receive a clue. You're allowed 4 spins. If you land on a box that's already occupied, that's a wasted spin. When you finish, then you guess $10,000 in cash is yours, and the stars are playing along with us. And if you miss, they may get you a consolation prize. Okay. I'll tell you right now, 2 words. So, give it a healthy spin.
All right.
2 words.
Give me a good one. Give me a top. Or bottom.
What have we got?
That's good. Bottom.
It's all right. 2 words. Don't take a guess. Sure. You were not going to take a guess now.
Let's go. Give me a bottom. Give me bottom middle. Come on. Bottom middle. Let's go. All right. All right.
That's okay. He's going right after it again. All right. Go ahead.
Let's go. Come on. Give me a top.
That's a healthy spin,
Give me a left
John.
top. Left top. Left top.
Oh, look. Get off. Oh. One more spin. Go ahead. This may give you the clue. Then I have an offer for you.
All right, let's go. Give me a top. Top left. Top left. Come on.
Oh, go. Get off that.
Get off.
That's
Get off.
That's all right. Take a look. Oh.
Oh, no.
Well, you've watched the show. You know the rules. Would you like to trade in your trip to Toronto?
No way.
La Cage?
No way.
I would have cried, and King Curtis would have cried.
Way.
We want to see you up there for the opening.
Be there, yes.
All right, but you still have 10 seconds. You're going to maybe take a wild guess. Stars, write down what you feel might be. It's a 2-word phrase. You just never know. For $10,000, John Turk, our photographer, what is it?
High-low.
High-low. What is it? Holy Toledo! It's Holy Toledo! Isabel, what do you have? You got me. Richard?
Yellow Jello.
Yellow Jello.
My mother always served this. Old Jello.
Old yellow Jello. Peter?
I needed another thing on top there. I had blanket bingo.
Oh, you young kids, I can't stand it. We have a commercial. We're going to join John and a brand new player and start a brand new match right after this. John, we're out of time today. That means tomorrow morning you'll meet a brand new player, start a brand new match. Congratulations to you. And tomorrow, $15,000. Maybe you'll win that. All right? I'd like to thank our stars, Isabel Sanford. Isabel, congratulations getting an honorary doctorate from Emerson College and giving a commencement speech to the graduating class. That was on May 12th, I believe. Did you enjoy that?
Very much. Now I can officially say, take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning.
Right, Doctor. Thank you. Dr. Klein, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Peter.
I'll see your cute face tomorrow. Abigail?
Yes?
What have you got scheduled for today?
Well, today, I'm going home and play some tennis.
Oh, good for you. Peter, are you having fun on All-Star Blitz?
I'm having a great time.
Well,
yes.
We're enjoying your stay here, and our best to Bob Newhart and all the gang. Peter Marsh, on behalf of the Stars, a terrific audience this morning, saying have a good day out there, and see us tomorrow for All-Star Blitz. Bye-bye.
All of our departed contestants will receive rich, creamy Heath ice cream bars with punchy toffee tidbits mixed right in. That's why you can't beat a Heath. And only Q-Tex Remover has a moisture guard to protect nails from drying and breaking. No wonder it's America's #1 remover. And new scrub-free kitchen cleaner. Its foaming action cleans stuff, grease, and grime on contact. Even cleansers don't clean the scrub-free way. And this microwave cooking guide that teaches you to cook automatically for the Tappan Sure Cook microwave. From Tappan, manufacturers of fine appliances. Also, fiber strands, table and 4 chairs for outdoors or indoors, designed and built to withstand years of use without special care or attention. Furnished by Fiber Strand. And a selection of Galway Irish crystal, featuring the Clifton pattern, fine hand-cut crystal, adding elegance to any setting. Furnished by Toll.
Tonight, Tony and Angela go undercover to widen their social circles on Who's the Boss. Then, will Zolotov's hot films of Oliver turn him into a KGB spy? Find out on Hail to the Chief. Tonight, all starting at 9, 8 Central.
This is Kathleen Sullivan. The health of the U.S. Supreme Court justices. Has age taken its toll? Tomorrow on World News This Morning, just before Good Morning America.
Now, stay tuned for Family Feud next.
So I said, listen, honey, it's 50-50. You get the Mercedes, but I get the masseuse. It's like my guru says, we're all children of the universe. Please. Anyway, my body's a temple, as you can see. It's what happens when a profoundly deep human being such as self-esteem, but on the other hand, I'm no Sigourney Weaver either.
Wouldn't it be nice if everyone had a blackout button? Well, today, Night Court's Marky Post and her contestant partner, Jan Ramson, and Charles Siebert and his contestant partner, Nancy Vanson, all have blackout buttons right here on Blackout. And now, here's the host of Blackout, Bob Goen.
Thank you. What a good crowd. Thank you very much. Count it off, boy. We are so excited to be here. This is our first show. I hope you'll like it. I know you're going to like the 4 people that we have with us today, starting with Marky Post from Night Court. Hi, Marky.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
I am doing great, but I don't feel as great as you look. You look terrific, as always.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, have you met your partner here, Jan?
Yes, we just met.
Hiya. Jan, how are things with you? What do you do for a living?
Pretty well. I'm a private detective.
Really?
Sounds a lot better than it is, though.
Okay, what drudgery, yeah. And Charlie Siebert over here. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Bob. How's it going?
I'm doing great.
That's a pun on your name. Forget it.
I
It's
know
okay.
it, I know. If you were the first, then I'd make a big deal
Yes,
out
I
of it,
know.
but
It's
you're
been a
not.
lonely
So.
life.
Have you met Nancy?
I have met Nancy. She's a charming lady.
She is. Nancy, what do you do?
I'm an interpreter in Italian and French.
Is that right? Well, great. When we syndicate this overseas, you'll be the one when we contact.
Bene.
Good luck to all 4 of you. Now, the object of the game is to solve 2 word puzzles, and here is the first one right now. Let's look at it. John tried to blank with the pretty blank and hit a blank. He learned that it's not good to blank and drive. All right, now any team that guesses a word that's missing in the puzzle gets $100 in cash, but more importantly, a chance at solving the puzzle. Now, Marky, your team won the coin toss before the show, so you will play the first word that's missing in that puzzle. And here's how we do that. Marky is going to describe one of the missing words for 20 seconds while we record what she's saying. Now, her partner, Jan, will be wearing a headset filled with music, so he won't be able to hear this description. Now, by the way, Marky, you may say anything you like in that description. Just don't repeat an important word that's related to the word you're describing. Like if we're trying to get the word postman, you may use the word letters to describe it. Just don't use the word letters again, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you for right now. But for right now, Jan, put on those headsets. And Marky, take a look at the word in your monitor. And when you hear the bell, go to it.
This is a person that walks. Can be someone you can get a ticket for going across the street when oh boy. This is you use your feet to do this when you are when you there is 2 lines where on a street where you go in between, and it's called blank Xing or crossing.
Not as easy as it looks. All right, the music has stopped.
Oh man. Oh, why? Thank you. Thank you.
You got support. Well, the music has stopped in Jan's headset, so he knows to take it off. Now we're going to play that recording back of what Marky just said except for one thing. Charlie has a little something called a blackout button. And with it, he can censor up to 7 seconds of Marky's speech to Jan. So let's see what happens when we play that recording back.
This is a person, can be someone, you can get a ticket for going across, oh boy. This is, you use your feet to do, when you, there is 2 lines on the street where you go blank Xing or cross.
All right, time is up. Jan looked like he had a little light bulb go on there. You heard 13 seconds of that description. Now, do you know what the word is, Jan?
I hope so. I heard walking and crossing the street, pedestrian.
Pedestrian is the word. Nice job. Very good. Very good job. All right. Now, Jan, that means you got yourself $100 in cash, but more importantly, you guys get a chance to solve the puzzle. Now, remember, pedestrian is simply a word in the puzzle. It's not necessarily the first word. And also keep in mind that our writers like to pun and twist things around in a funny way with these puzzles. So let's take a look at the puzzle and add the word pedestrian. John tried to blank with the pretty blank and hit a blank. He learned that it's not good to blank and drive. You have 5 seconds to think about it. All right, you two, any idea? I know, it's a little early. Okay, well, there's a second word that might help you, and we will do that right after we take this break. Word number 2 coming up after this. All right, we're back here to play our second word. This time it is going to be Charlie's turn. So Nancy's headsets go on. Charlie, take a look at the word in your monitor and start when you hear the sound of the bell.
This is when a girl wants to get the attention of a boy. She does all of this. She winks and she looks at him up and down. Or a boy can do it with a girl, too, the same thing, trying to attract the girl. A girl will do it to the boy. Either way, it's just a way of trying to get their attention, trying to act cute, trying to be impertinent, trying to be very a come-on kind of attitude.
All right, you're out of time.
A lot of words, wasn't it?
Ooh. All right, we're going to play that description back. This time, Marky, you're going to be doing the blacking out. But some bad news, Charlie. You had 4 illegal repetitions of an important word there. And I'll tell you what those words are in just a moment, but our penalty for that is to add 1 second of blackout time for each illegal repetition. So, Marky, instead of 7 seconds, you're going to have a total of 11 seconds of blackout time. And I'm going to need them, Bob. All right, let's see what happens when we play that recording back. Here it comes.
This is when a girl wants... She winks and down, or a boy can try to attract a girl, do it to the... It's just a way of trying to get their attention, trying to act cute, trying to be very come up.
All right, yeah, good job, Marky. You only had 9 seconds to listen to there, Nancy. Any idea what the word is?
Yeah, I heard wink, attention, and something that sounded like come on. Is it flirt?
Flirt is the word. That's remarkable.
That's awfully good. That's awfully good for very little.
That's terrific. Charlie, boy and girl, you kept repeating that, and that was the problem with the illegal repetition.
Words. Those are people.
I mean, but not to our judges. Right. All right, let's take a look at the puzzle now, and we will add the word flirt up there. John tried to blank with the pretty blank and hit a blank. He learned that it's not good to blank and drive. 5 seconds, you two.
Run through it again.
Any idea what it might be? Okay, let's hear it.
John tried to flirt with the pretty pedestrian and hit a dog. He learned that it's not good to bark and drive?
No, that's incorrect.
But isn't that wonderful?
All right.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Try. Sure it was. All right,
I'm
throw
so
it over
proud
to
of her.
Marky and Jen. I know, I liked it too. Jen, let's see. You put on the headsets, and Marky, the words in your monitor start when you hear the bell.
At the top of the earth is the north one of these. At the bottom is the south one of these. Santa Claus lives at one of these things. A person who's an athlete does a blank vault over a something he wants to go over. People from Warsaw are these.
Oh, very good. So nice job there. Nice job, Marky. Okay.
Thank you.
No repeats, Marky, so Charlie, you got 7 seconds of blackout time. Jan, listen carefully when we play it back.
At the top is the north of these. At the bottom, the south of these. Santa Claus, one of these things. A person who's an athlete vault over a something that he wants to go over. People from.
All right. That's all you've got to go on, Jan. Any idea what the word is?
Yeah, I think north and south and Santa and all. Is it pole?
Pole is the word we wanted. Very good job. It was a hard one to black out, Charlie. She had it covered so many ways.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome, dear. Another $100 for you, Jan, and we look at the puzzle again, and we post the word pole. John tried to blank with the pretty blank and hit a blank. He learned that it's not good to blank and drive. 5 seconds, you two. Go ahead and think it over.
Yeah, we've been talking.
Already thought it over. You don't need my help. What's the puzzle?
We're going to try this. John tried to flirt with the pretty pedestrian and hit a pole. He learned that it's not good to wink and drive.
That's it! Yeah! Not good to wink and drive. You remember the twist that our writers like to put in there. Okay, well, you've won the first puzzle, Jan and Marky, but remember, it takes 2 puzzles to win. So Nancy and Charlie, you still have a chance when we play our second puzzle right after this. Stay where you are. Here we are back to play more of Blackout. We've got 1 puzzle for Marky and Jan so far. Nothing yet for Charles and Nancy, but remember, it takes 2 puzzles to win. And also notice that we have reversed positions here. Jan and Nancy are going to be doing the talking this time around. So let's look at our next puzzle. Here it is. Each day, all the blank meet near the old blank and blank the blank. All right, this time we're going to start with Charlie and Nancy. So take a look at the first word in your monitor there, Nancy, and begin your description when you hear that bell.
This is when you're fatigued. You have 4 of them on your car. This is when you need to rest because you are in this condition. You have them also, they are round and they propel you forward or backward. You can have them...
All out of time, that's it. You get lost in Charlie was loving the music there, yeah. You started, the time was up. Okay, no repeats, Jan. You've got 7 seconds of blackout time. Let's see how you use them when we play this back.
This is when you have car. This is when you need to are in this condition. You have them also, and they propel you. You can have...
All right, that's all the time you've got. Charlie got a little quizzical look on his face there. What do you think? Any idea?
Well, propelled, I can't put propelled and condition together. I don't know what that is. The only thing I can think of is condition is pregnant.
No, that's not it. I'm sorry. Now, we throw it over to you, Marky. You heard all 20 seconds of it uncensored. Can you steal the word from him?
That was some great blacking out because she did some good talking. It was tire.
Tire is the word we were looking for. Nice job. Okay. Means another $100 for you, Jan, and more importantly, a chance of solving the puzzle. So let's look at the puzzle again, and we post the word tire. Each day, all the blank meet near the old blank and blank the blank. 5 seconds. Okay, does one word help you solve it?
Well, Bob, we're real close, but we think we're going to wait.
Okay, then we will keep it in your control here. Jan, take a look in your monitor for word number 2, and you may start at the sound of the bell.
Okay, these are animals that live in the hills. Sometimes sometimes they're known as billies, and an old person we would call an old this. And sometimes the person who's the fall guy would be known as the this because, you know, he's the one that takes all the blame for things. And they have little beards, and they have 4 legs.
No more time. Yeah, that was good. Good job. All right. Now, Nancy, you're going to be doing the blacking out this time. You'll have 7 seconds of blackout time, so let's play it back for him.
Okay, these are animals live in the hills. Other known as Bill, and an old person we old this, and sometimes the person who's the be known because, you know, takes all the blame for things, and they have little beards, and they have.
You're so cute, Marky. You actually squinched your nose there at the end when you heard a clue. Let's see if it helped you. What's the word?
Goat.
Goat is the word, yeah.
People are old Billy. I heard a little little bit of Billy.
Yeah.
I heard old goat. Yeah.
Okay, goats actually is the word.
Goats,
So
okay.
goats in plural. So let's take a look at the puzzle, and we will post that word, goats. Each day, all the blank meet near the old blank and blank the blank. 5 seconds, Jan and Marky. Do you have it yet?
Well, we got it, but we're not going to tell you.
We're going to wait to share it with anybody. Yeah, that's a wise choice. Okay, we go back to, yeah, that's right. We come over to Nancy. Nancy, take a look at that word in your monitor and start when you hear that bell.
This is what you do with food. You make this movement with your mouth, with your teeth. It is, you break down edible things. Animals do it with their cud. A cow would do it with that. People do it with when they eat food at a restaurant. You have to masticate.
That's all the time you've got. Charlie's headsets come off. Now, you will be doing the blacking out this time, Jan, and you've got a little help because Nancy made one illegal repetition of an important word, so you will have 8 seconds of blackout time, Jan, instead of 7. Let's see how you use them. Here we go.
This is what you do with... You make this movement with your teeth. It is, you break down... Animals do it with their... would do it with that. People do it... Eat food at a restaurant. You have...
Okay. All right. Obviously, do it was not the illegal repetition that you had there. All right, let's find out from Charlie if he knows what that word is.
Do it with that was the giveaway for me. I think it's chew.
Chew is the word, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the word you did repeat was food. Food, you said that. So $100 for you, though, Nancy. No problem. You got the word. Let's look at the puzzle. And we will post that word chew up there. Each day, all the blank meet near the old blank and blank the blank. 5 seconds, you two. Okay, do you know what it is yet?
Each day, all the goats meet near the old tire and chew the flat.
That's it! You got it! Unbelievable. All right. You've gotten that puzzle, and you've thrown the game into a tie, Charlie and Nancy, so what we've got to do is play a tiebreaker here. We're only going to play for one word now. Now, Jan, since your team has won the most words along the way, we're going to show you a word. You will decide if you want to speak on it for 10 seconds or black it out for only 3 seconds, okay? So, Marky and Charles, you put on your headsets, and Jan, take a look at that word in your monitor. Now, do you want to speak on that word or pass it to Nancy? Real quickly.
I'll speak on it.
You will describe it. Nancy, you will have 3 seconds of blackout time. Now, Jan, if you can convey that word successfully to Marky, you'll win the game. Otherwise, Charlie and Nancy will automatically win the game. Good luck. Start when you hear the bell.
A man has this on his upper lip. There's sometimes a handlebar is known as this. It's a top portion of a beard. It's a lot of hair that's on the top of your face.
All right, that's all the time you've got to go. All right. Nancy, no repeats. You've got 3 seconds of blackout time. Let's play it back for Marky. You do the editing.
A man has this on his lip. There's sometimes a hand known as this. It's a top beard. It's a lot of the top.
That's it. All right, Marky, it's all you've got to hear. If you know what the word is, you and Jan are going to win the game. Otherwise, Nancy automatically wins. What's the word?
Mustache?
That's it! You got it! Nice job! Great job! Great job! Woo. All right, well, Nancy, hey, you played very well. You came back and won $200 along the way. We've got some lovely party gifts for you backstage. Thanks for being here on Blackout. And Charlie, stick around. We're going to see you a little bit later on. Jan and Marky, don't go away, because when we come back, you're going to have a chance to go for $10,000 in cash right after this. Stay around. Welcome back to Blackout, and here's how we go for that $10,000. Now, the game is played in 70 seconds right up here on this clue screen. Now, Jan, you decided that you'll be able to see the screen, but Marky's back will be to the screen. So we will show you up to 6 clues to a subject. They'll be revealed one at a time every 2 seconds. When you feel we've revealed enough information for Marky to guess that subject, you yell out, "Solve it." And at that point, Marky, you'll spin around and hopefully identify the subject. And if you can come up with 5 of them before the 70 seconds is up, this guy over here wins $10,000 in cash. All right? Now, Jan, to help you gauge how many clues you want revealed to Marky, I will show you and only you the answers. All right? So, Marky, turn around. Be ready to go. The game and the clock will begin when I tell you the first category. You ready? The first category is a character. Go.
Solve it.
Garfield.
No, Morris the Cat. This is a title.
Solve it.
The Godfather.
That's 1. This is a person. You have 42 seconds.
Solve it.
I don't know.
That's Sonny Bono. This is a thing. 27 seconds. You need 4 more.
Solve it.
A stove.
No, it's a sunburn. This is a thing. 11 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, boy. Yeah, it really was difficult. That wasn't enough to give you a TV guide. That was the last one. TV guide was the last one. Yeah, there you go. Sure, the spicy insider section. Yeah. Well, you get $250 for each right one. That means you get $250 here in the bonus game. And you've had a pretty good day, and we'll be back. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after. We'll tell you about tomorrow's show. Don't go away.
I have a child. How are you planning?
Thanks a lot for being here. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Marky. $650 for you. See you tomorrow. Jan, we'll see you tomorrow, too. Until next time, Bob going so long for Blackout. Bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive, it's no surprise, Princess is always manufactured American-made quality infant and children's basics, streetwear, and sportswear. And for the snack idea of the century, try Orville Redenbacher's new cheddar cheese and sour cream and onion microwave popping corn. Plus Sinarest relieves headache pain, sinus pressure, nasal congestion. Now in no drowsiness formula. Sinarest used as directed. Also Sylvania Soft White Light Bulb, guaranteed 5% longer life. Sylvania GTE, where the best comes to life. Plus Secrets with Aloe Moisturizer with aloe vera to soothe, soften, and beautify your skin. Secrets with Aloe. And the Hoover Brush Vac, the handheld cleaner with agitator, ideal for stairs, furniture, and car. Hoover keeps making it better. Blackout is a Jay Wolfer production in association with Pabst Entertainment and Television Incorporated. From Television City in Hollywood, this is Johnny Gilbert speaking.
It's the Who, What, or Where game. These are the questions our contestants will be answering today, and let's meet them now. Here's our current champion, returning with $3,225, Greg Nowakoski. From West Barrington, Vermont, a homemaker and mother, Mrs. Claire Durst. And New York City is the home of corporate accountant, Mr. John Kibbe. Who, what, or where? That's the name of the game, and now here's your host, Art James. Yes.
Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to the Who, What, or Where game. Well, we have a fine returning champ, if you've been watching his exploits the last few days. 2 great new challengers, a lot of the 3 W's coming up in 1 minute, right after this. This is the 5th welcome to our current champ, a great player, Greg Nowakoski. 5th appearance, Greg, as you know, according to the rules of the game, this is your final appearance. If you win today, you will retire as you'll join a very elite group of undefeated champions who will be our 8th undefeated champion. So good luck in the game today.
Thanks.
How do you feel?
I feel very lucky to be here at all after getting by Stan Loth, one of your really great players.
Oh, we've had so many good players recently. Claire Durst, you're from West Barrington, Rhode Island. They tell me that you throw pots.
Yes, but that's not as evil as it may sound. I throw pots on a potter's wheel, make bowls and plates and so on, for fun.
But nevertheless, your husband bobs and weaves anyway.
Right.
Okay. John Kibbe, you're an accountant doing specifically what?
Well, I'm the treasurer of a real estate firm here in New York City.
Oh, that's like sober, responsible work. We'll test your wits in another regard. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Here is your $125 stake in the game. Play carefully. If your bank goes down to zero, you're out of the game. The wagering limit is $50. And here we go. Our first category of the day is Americana, songs of the 1890s. 2 for 1 on the who, even money on the what and where. Now, quickly as you can, select one of the 3 W's. Lock it in on the board in front of you together with a wager, and we'll cover some songs of the 1890s. And since you're from that era, Greg, we'll start with you. Declare.
Where for 25?
Claire, declare.
Who for 30?
John, how about you?
Where for 35?
All right, John, you've outbid Greg for the where question. Here we go. One song that typifies the 1890s draws an analogy between a girl and a captive bird. According to the title of this 1899 song, where is the bird?
In a gilded cage.
You're right for $35. Good start for John. Well, Claire, you went for the more difficult question in this category, 2 for 1 odds. Here's a chance for $60 for a correct answer to the who. A hit in its own day, the 1894 song Sidewalks of New York was even more popular in 1924 when it became identified with a Democratic presidential contender. Name him.
Wendell Willkie?
No.
No.
Al Smith.
Smith, of course.
Didn't get 60. Lost her wager of 30. Our leader is John with 160 as we go to our new category on the board. Watch this, players. Alphabet soup, S. Even odds all the way. Of course, you know all the answers in this category begin with the letter S. Players are locking in a who, what, or where together with their wager. Alphabet soup, S. And let's begin with you, Claire. Declare.
What for 30?
John?
Who for 40?
Greg?
Where for 50?
That's the way to do it, players. Now, you've all broken through to the board. Claire, we'll begin with you and your what question. Although it has been replaced in common speech by numerous dialects, an ancient language of India is preserved in sacred Hindu books, beginning with the letter S. What's this language?
Sikh?
No, I'm sorry.
Then?
Sanskrit. And we deduct her wager. Greg, here is your where question. The largest Mediterranean island after Sicily is also a part of Italy and lies over 100 miles from the mainland. Beginning with the letter S, name this island.
Sardinia.
Sardinia is right for $50. John, you have a chance to go to $200 here. Listen to your who question. Notorious 20s bootlegger Arthur Flegenheimer was better known as Dutch. Beginning with the letter S, give me Dutch's adopted last name.
Schultz.
That's it. 20 for John. He has $200. Here we go, everybody. Our next category coming up on the board. Cities in crisis. Now, this question's about problems of urban America. And you have quite an assortment of odds here. 3 for 1 on the who, 2 for 1 on the what, even money on the where. Players, pick out W's, lock in wagers. And a reminder that the higher the odds in a question, the more difficult it is. Cities in crisis. We'll begin with our leader, John. Declare.
What for $40?
Claire, declare.
What for $20?
Greg, declare.
Where for 50?
All right, John, you have the what question. 2 for 1 odds. Malvina Reynolds wrote the song Little Boxes, describing the standardization of suburbia and its houses, which she calls little boxes. According to the song, what are the little boxes made of?
Ticky-tacky.
That's right. 80 for John. And he now has 280. Here we go, Greg. Your where question for $50. English author and social critic J.B. Priestley gave the following description of one American city. Quote, Babylon piled on imperial Rome. To which city did he allude?
Los Angeles.
No, New York. 50 away from Greg. John leads with 280. And before we continue, players, here is a brief but friendly reminder to those of you at home who would like to become contestants on the show. All it takes is a postcard with your name and address and telephone number to the 3 W's, Post Office Box 156, New York 10019. Do it as quickly as you can before you forget. Okay, back in the game. Ready, everybody? Over to the board. Here is our next category. Spanish expressions. 2 for 1 on the who, even money the rest of the way. Spanish expressions. Wagering limit is $50. Let's see how we do as we begin with John. Declare.
What for $20?
Greg, declare.
Where for 50?
Claire, how about you?
Who for 30?
That's the way to do it, players. Once again, you all have a chance to add to your totals. Claire, here's your chance for a nice comeback. Listen carefully to your who question. A foremost Spanish artist was appointed Pintor del Rey, or court painter, in 1786, and is known for his paintings of the family of Charles IV. For $60, name the Spanish painter.
Goya?
That's it. And Claire comes back to her original 125. All right, John, here's your chance to go to $300. The expression venceremos, used by many Latin American political groups, is the Spanish translation of a well-known three-word motto used by civil rights groups in this country. What is this three-word motto?
We shall overcome.
You are right for $20. Here's an even $300. Greg, here's your where question. A city in Bolivia was originally given the Spanish name meaning City of Our Lady of Peace, but was renamed and is currently known simply as Peace. Name this Bolivian city.
La Paz.
La Paz is right. Another 50 for Greg. With John still in the lead, we'll be back for more of the Who, What, or Where game in 1 minute after this. Here we go. Back in the game. Our leader is John with $300. But a long way to go yet, players. Here we go. Next category coming up on the board is potluck. Even odds all the way. Well, wide open category. I have no idea of what's coming up. Let's see what you're willing to wager. Potluck category. And we'll ask Claire to be first. Declare.
What for $40?
Greg, declare.
Where for 50?
John, declare.
Who for 50?
That's the way to do it, players. Once again, you all have a chance to add to your totals. Well, Claire, you did very well with your last question. Here comes your what question in this potluck category. A mineral with a German name that literally means sea foam occurs in white clay-like masses and is used to make pipe bowls. Name this mineral.
Makes meerschaum pipes. Wait a minute.
You said meerschaum, and you're right. Okay, $40 for Claire. Greg, your where question. In a 1968 recording of a Burt Bacharach song, Dionne Warwick asked directions to one California city. Name that city.
That must be San Jose.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Right. Greg goes over $200. John, your who question. A 1922 documentary film made the name of an Eskimo man well known to the world. Name this famous man of the North.
Chinook?
I'm sorry, Nanook. Nanook of the North. So now the scores are even closer. John drops 50, but he's still in the lead by $25 as we go to our next category. Watch, players. College football, the bowl games. 2 even and even are the odds. Pick out a W, lock it in with a wager. The bowl games, which are occurring right about now. Let's see who the football fans are. Greg, declare.
Who for 50?
John, declare.
Where for 50?
Punch it up, John. Claire, declare.
What for 30?
They've done it again. Okay, players, here we go. Claire, your what question? The game played in the Cotton Bowl this New Year's Day will be a rematch of last year's contest. Name one of the two teams playing in the Cotton Bowl game.
Texas.
And Notre Dame, right for 30. He's close to 200. John, here is your where question. Tennessee will take on the Air Force Academy team in this season's Sugar Bowl Classic. In which city is the Sugar Bowl?
New Orleans.
Right for $50. He's back to 300. Greg, you have a chance to go into the lead. $100 for a correct answer to the who. The winner of this year's Heisman Trophy will lead Stanford against undefeated Ohio State in their first Rose Bowl appearance in 18 years. Name the Stanford quarterback.
Jim Plunkett.
Right! $100 for Greg. He takes over the lead. And we'll be back, players, in just a few seconds. But now, here's a reminder that we have another car contest going. And on Friday, March 26th, our high-scoring contestant is going to win a fabulous car. Here's Mike to tell you about it.
Yes, Art, it's a new Pontiac Firebird, a beautiful road car with engine compartment extractors to relieve air pressure, special high-rate springs, big stabilizers, and Firebird's Endura bumper from Pontiac.
Okay. There's a Pontiac for a high-scoring contestant at the end of March, and now we're back in this game with the scores very close. Greg has just taken over the lead in our new category. Coming up on the board, players, is goats in fact and fable. 2 for 1 on the who, even money on the what, 2 for 1 on the where. See who knows their goats in fact and fable. Are we ready, players? All locked in? Let's go, John. Declare.
Where for $50?
Greg, declare.
Where for 50?
Claire, declare.
Who for 40?
We will auction off the where question in a moment, but first, Claire, here is your who question. The 1966 novel Giles Goat Boy is a parable about a young man raised as a goat who later learns he is human and commits himself to discovering life's secrets. For $80, name the author of Giles Goat Boy.
John Barth.
You are right. Another 80 for Claire.
I was sitting on a shelf last night.
Well, Greg and John, you're only $25 apart. What do I hear as an opening bid for the where question?
75.
Let him have it.
Okay. That's it. And you have a chance for $150 here on the where question, Greg. A highly prized, fine, silky goat's wool is named for a region in India which has been the center of a boundary dispute since 1947. Name this region.
Kashmir.
That's it. $150 for Greg. And here we go, everybody. Our next category coming up on the board is the works of Charles Dickens. Even odds all the way. Pick out a who, what, or where. Decide how much you want to wager. Not going over $50, and we'll cover some of the works of Charles Dickens here. Beginning with Greg. Declare.
Where for 50?
Claire, declare.
Who for 30?
How about you, John?
Who for 50?
All right, John, you have the who question. One of Dickens' most famous characters has trained a gang of boys in the finer points of pickpocketing and thievery. Name this Dickens villain.
Fagin.
Fagin is right for 50. And John has $350 now. Here's your chance to go over $500, Greg. After a trip abroad in 1842, Dickens published a volume of travel sketches that were well received in England, but gave great offense in the country he had visited. Name this country.
Right here in the United States.
American Notes. That's right for 50. Greg has 525. Players, there's the alarm telling us we're about to move into the final round of the day. It's called Pot Limit. Our players will be allowed to wager any or all of their monies. We'll see what happens in a minute. It's time to play Pot Limit. And here is our final category of the day. Quotes, words from the Bible. Even odds across the board. Players, you now have 20 seconds to deliberate. Select your W's and make your final wager of the day. Good luck. Time's up. This is it, players. Here we go. Claire, you are first. Declare.
What for 50?
John, declare.
Who for $250?
Greg, declare.
Where for $275?
Players, you have all broken through to the board. Anything can happen here. Our final category is words from the Bible, and we'll be back to play Pot Limit in a minute. Words from the Bible is our final category of the day. Here we go with our final round of Pot Limit. It's anybody's game. Claire, beginning with you. 50 on the what? Correct answer will give you $325 for the day. That could be a winning total. Listen. Included in the judgment stipulated by Moses is a famous phrase specifying parts of the body that epitomize simple one-to-one retributive justice. Tell me this phrase.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
That's right. 50 for Claire. All right, John. If you answer your who question correctly, you will have $600 for the day, and that could be a winning total. Listen carefully. When asked by the Lord where his brother is, one Old Testament figure replies, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Who speaks these words?
Cain.
That's it! 600 for John. Greg, it's all up to you. 275 on the where. Correct answer gives you 800, and you will retire as our 8th undefeated champion. If you're wrong, you go down to 250, and John is our champ. Here we go. Calling his listeners the light of the world. Jesus pointed out that when a lamp is lit, it is not put in a certain place. For $800, where did he say a lighted lamp is not put?
Oh, dear. Is it under a bushel?
You are right! Greg has done it! Undefeated champ. Great game. Players, congratulations to all of you for really a splendid match. And Claire, congratulations for 325 after a tremendous comeback from being way down at one point. John, 600 is pretty tough to come in second with, but nevertheless, it's an excellent showing. And Greg, congratulations to you. 800 today to your previous winnings brings you to a 5-day total of $4,025. All players receive the home version of the Who, What, or Where game. We'll be back in a minute. Well, we say goodbye with great respect for Greg Novakoski. To sustain yourself over 5 days, Greg, against terrific competition is in tribute to your ability.
That's very lucky.
No, not at all. See you next time, everybody, with 3 brand new players on the Who, What, or Where game. Bye-bye.
If you'd like to become a contestant of the Who, What, or Where game, write to the 3 W's. Post Office Box 156, New York 10019. Be sure to include your telephone number. The 20-volume World Book Encyclopedia with over 2,900 consultants and contributors is a source authority for questions and answers on the Who, What, or Where game. All 3W contestants receive Congo's Master Chef Portable Outdoor Gas Barbecue, featuring new Charm Alloy Metal Cast Iron Burner for even heat, aluminum cart from Chongo Products, Antioch, Illinois, and a generous supply of Kava Instant Coffee, a coffee 90% acidity neutralized for a rich, smooth coffee flavor. Kava Instant Coffee from Borden, plus a lovely silver-plated and glass carafe. This program was recorded. This is Mike Darrow speaking. See you next time for more of the 3W.